See what we got going on out here. See what we got going on out here. See what we got going on.
Power on. Bluetooth.
Welcome everyone to Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State. These Cyclones have been looking to gather strength all morning long. This matchup today is part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 8th Street, the Iowa State Cyclones. Glad to have you with us for the 8 Sports College Football. I'm Davis and David Froelich and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down for this offense. The give on the inside. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So those are big for the resume.
And he earns a first down every point, and he earned it taking that back.
And when you get zone coverage and you go curls, the wide receiver sprints off the ball, what happens is that DB starts to fall. That wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He wants to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call is on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's right on target. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boost.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Touch pass on the run. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. A run for the quarterback. The Cyclones get it past the sticks. In plus territory, not really much of a decision to make there. They have to go for it.
Yeah, they know points are going to be at a premium in this game, so they're going for it here, no doubt. Nice job picking up the first, and now putting a lot of pressure on this defense.
Unloads it left. And it was worth for a chunk play, but the ball passes incomplete.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that, but you've got to key on him and at least have 2 people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too...
Touchdown, Cyclones! And once he found daylight, it was Katie by the door, baby. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the right. At the 35, he's loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. I like this matchup. It's the right time for offensive line winning. I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game. I got to make sure I shut this down next time they run it.
Low man wins, and he just smashed him. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
After the run, down the throw. He'll pull it down. All the way way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Trying the left side. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after pick up the four. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Dialing up the second down pass play. Using the quick game. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
Time winding down in the corners, they come to the line. Quarterback will keep it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. They'll try to open it by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Tripped up for the tackle.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3 and over, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score for 1 on 4th down. From the gun. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being played. Like, I have to balance out all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put up a foul. I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so it's a lot to process and think about.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Right back to the well. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got ready for a 1st down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot go just throw the football every now and then. The offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Pulls it in. It's Golden. He will step out of bounds, but not enough to pick up and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game. Now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the back. And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. Lining up to tack one more on that lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And for a quick update, let's take Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got his final score in a big top 25 matchup. BYU was relentless today, and frankly, one game was close to the final score indicates. This was a vintage Cougars performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football fans.
And Kevin Connors keeps an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they have a game there. Gonna take a shot. And incomplete on the deep.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on it, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On the move at the 30. Really nice run there. Good, solid pick up and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed it.
They'll stop this one from the 32. It's first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
The fans feel it. They know there's so much to it. I think about it all when we're talking about the Knicks game. They're always looking for and these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever. Just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch. So it's easy for the QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth game if you allowed how to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when it's got a full speed ahead when you're running it.
And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestled down short of the first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. A couple of yards shy of the first down mark, but they decided this is fourth down territory. The offense still on the field, trying to get through it. He's going to run. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell crowd the Lions scrimmage, get there, Lions can see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback checking off. Looking to pass on second down. Got away from trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Turbin. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark after the 28. It's first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking for move, it's Turbin. And he could not get through the run. And the Cyclones hold him on quickly. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job by the defender.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on the block. On second down, looking again to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit it deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little attention. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it first and 10 from the 28. These corners going to give them some space. Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He was able to score 3 and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. We've got a timeout in the waiting seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost in momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That late-and-a-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final 4 seconds and not allow them to advance. Just enough time to get off one final play at the half. Quarterback changing plays at the line. Comes out throwing on first down. They're bringing heat. Showing the arm strength to the left. Intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go together. Time update. The Cyclones kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an outlet from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision, being able to find some space and deep in much better field position. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think it's such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get it stopped, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll ride the hot hand. Crossing the 30, he's got away. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Using his legs, that's right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a hard free.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, but it's solid pickup to put him in position to pick up the first down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing that.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Off play action. Now he's going to break the punt. Picked off. Takes it the other way. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, let's look on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is just getting blown off the field right now. And frankly, we need to start going 1 time against a real stinker in school. They're trailing by 18 to UCLA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? We're keeping an eye on everything going on out there. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a big 6.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in the tunnel right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited, they're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
On second down, looking to throw. He's got an open man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know too that you're not afraid to go over the middle. You did right there.
Defense playing a bail technique. Leads it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that. Second and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at second and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. Nice pitch and catch there. They'll have enough for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends have so much versatility. They can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come out. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They bring him down. He's going to the yard line.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. The coaches challenged them all week long. When we got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it.
Looking to throw on second down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the offense makes...
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too. At that time, maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
On the move at the 30. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 40. Ripping through the defense. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
Man, having a great back makes life so easy on the defense. It balances everybody out, commits more guys to the block. This guy all season long. He's in the top 10 in rushing for a reason. He's continued to make plays. You continue to trust him. This guy is a great running back.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. They've got the lead trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. And the extra point sails through for a 38-10 lead. That drive is a great example of just how close this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Signal goes into the air, he makes the fair catch at the 10. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. What ended that last drive, moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. This time on target. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pick up, and they'll move the chains for the first down. He's going to pass. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. White going to attack through the air. Looking to take a shot.
Oh my, that's a pick. That nigga quick.
Instead, it brings up a down.
Great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Guys, this offense is already really out. Multiple possessions really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh, I thought he dropped it.
To the outside, he dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver can get it.
His own coach been on his ass on his own blitz has been tough. He can't act right on the blitz.
First down, start the drive after the break. They keep attacking through the air. A shot toward the end zone.
You ain't gonna do no shit like that.
It's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pulling your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by the team.
Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense didn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On second down, wants to throw it. Quarterback moving. Great protection, and down it goes. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Quarterback will audible. On third and long, trying to convert to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the punishment has been extended. That score might be the one that put them over the top and won this winning streak tonight. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out 25. K-State has the ball back, and the power offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, he can take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They finally made the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the 1-2, and he's got a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who they've got chasing. Defensive line, real defensive.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he's playing with fire. He's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick. With no putting his offensive business.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And it is a jump play. A huge game now, but the defense brings it to an end. Ripped off the chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down, 48. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They bring it down, and he's going to lose the yard on that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and eating the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming. Right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He'll try to do it himself. And the ball's on the ground. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And it looks as if they buzzed down replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Cyclones getting set on first and 10. Try to get the edge with a touchdown. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
He'll come out throwing first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. They're spreading you out all over the field. They take off. It's hard to do the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy. And make him think about running the football.
Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We reached the 2-minute warning, so this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now on third down for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. Wants to throw on third down. Coming after it. And he was just as he was releasing the pass and falls to the ground incomplete.
And the offense comes up short on third down. I'll tell you what, they still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, showed a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
This is so a Jesse Ball. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the post. This is your kind of offense.
The give to the tailback. Bowls his way forward. They'll pick up more second and 6 coming.
And I think this offense is all surrender, right? Like they've been on so much. They need to be throwing the football. They want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. They got to find something moving forward. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity is the next one, because today is not a good one.
Nowhere goes out when it's this guy trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the change after that incompletion. The corners are walked up tight. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He hit the deep shot late in the game. And here's the third interception of the night. Trying to take it back. A tremendous play to make the interception and then return to
the number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The play action fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On fourth down, trying to find his man. couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop.